just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Well, actually, it's good evening, everybody. If you're watching us in the Pacific or in Los Angeles or in that part of the world, it's good evening. It's a Friday night and it's 9 p.m. It's 9:03 p.m. But as you could see, if you're following me and you're watching us in the Philippines, I am in Manila and I am sweating. So I'm in Manila, so magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. And as always, I hope you had a wonderful lunch or having a wonderful lunch with your friends, family, loved ones, and significant others. So yes, as you could tell, because a lot of people are asking, where am I today? I just arrived in the Philippines, so I am having a wonderful time, but it's so hot here. So bear with me. But this is going to be a great show. This is a wonderful, wonderful show. But before anything else, to our team replay and team share, happy viewing and thank you and welcome. And we can't wait for you to see our what we planned for our show today. So if you're watching us in different parts of the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And before anything else, we are live on different podcasts, namely Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. And if you are, we are also simultaneously broadcasting live on PHLB Radio Facebook page, as well as PHLB Radio YouTube channel. So if you are not a subscriber yet, please do like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time any of the shows of PHLB Radio is on, just click on that notification bell. Also, if you're using Alexa, just say, Alexa, play PHLB Radio. And if you are subscribed to what is that? Well, anyway, look for that PHLB Radio channel, and that's it. The other channel here in the USA. So magandang tanghali and happy viewing to everybody. As always, welcome to our show. Nako, ang dami nating first honor. Of course, let's welcome our team Doha, Qatar. Ito na, headed by, of course, our singing dentist at ang aking good friend, and of course the dentist from Calamba, Laguna, who's happily settled now in Doha, Qatar, and that's Rosana Mirar Barrera. Naku, ito na, nagdadatingan na sila lahat. Happy viewing sa inyong lahat sa team Doha, Qatar. Naku, I think this is one exciting show because of our guest who is from your fold. Now, si Gilda Cooper is also watching. Gilda is a good friend, a supporter of ours from Carson, California, and now he's watching from Texas because he's traveling also and he's on vacation. Si Janet Villanueva. Janet Villanueva is a good friend of mine and a schoolmate, I believe, back in the good old days in UP Diliman where I had my second degree. Tapos, sabi ni Rosana Milar Barrera, a Filipino sa Qatar. So happy viewing sa inyo lahat. Of course, si Rom Bin David is watching from KL, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Hi, Rom. This is going to be an exciting show, you guys. I can't wait for him to be on air right away. So anyways, we have a very wonderful, a lot of you had been hammering me for the past, I would say 6 months from last year because they sent me a video of this guy and his performance, and they said that, of course, I am not familiar with him yet because he's based in Doha, Qatar, or he's based in Qatar. So of course I'm based in LA and in the USA, in US and Canada. But some people, not necessarily from Doha, Qatar, had heard of him and said that he needs to guest on your show because this is one of those Filipinos abroad, world-class singer at that, who needs to be recognized, he needs to be discovered, his voice needs to be heard not only in Qatar, but the whole world should know and hear about him. So that's what I did, tried to look for him. Finally, luckily, he has a schedule open for us. And just to let you guys know, ang aga-aga niyang nagising because in Doha, Qatar, it is 7 a.m. I think 7-ish a.m. So talagang aga-aga niya nagising for our show. So without much further ado, let me introduce you a host also. He's a host of a show which we'll talk later. And he is also an artist. Of course, like what I said, he's a singing artist. And one of the things that fascinates me, which I'll talk to him about, is a jewelry advisor, which I'm not too familiar with it, but all of us will know more about it. So without much further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is with so much distinctive pride that I have to give you none other than, here we go, Domingo Adil. Hi, Yo, or Yousef.
Oh, hello everyone. Yes, you can call me Yo or
Yo,
Yousef.
okay. And then because your name is not so familiar, so what's the history of that name? Because it seems like Egyptian, Arabic, and then of course when I did my research on you, you're a Filipino, right?
Yes, yeah.
So
Well,
where
I
did
was
Hmm.
basically I was born in the southern part of the Philippines, and so like Yousef is an Arabic name. For sure, it's derived from the Muslim community that is residing on the southern part of the Philippines. Like most of them are in there, and even my sister is called, so she also got the Arabic name. Well, before everything else, I would just like to say hi and good morning sa lahat ng mga nakikinig dito sa Doha, Qatar. Good afternoon sa lahat ng nandyan sa Pinas, and good evening sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa US.
and also the world.
And also the whole world, like in any part of the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, guys.
Yeah. So anyway, so saan ka pinanganak? Let's talk about first your history.
Well, I was born in Zamboanga City.
Okay.
So I grew up, hearing at least three dialects. So sa bahay, because my mom is a Bisaya, we converse with the dialect of Bisaya. But when I go out where people talks more diversified, so we tend to like converse in Tagalog, in Filipino. But
Right.
most of my classmates were communicating in Chavacano, so it's like a broken Latin, broken
Yeah.
Spanish, they call it. So up until now, I would be able to actually understand Chavacano or speak a little bit of it, but mostly Bisaya, and I'm married to a Tagalog, so I I am a language person, I would say.
Now, so did you go to school in Zamboanga? Because I know, based on what I discovered about you, you went to college in La Salle, Osamis?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So
Now, how about your school, your grade school, your elementary days, and high school? Were those done in Zamboanga, or those already part of another area in the Philippines?
well, yeah. On my basic education, elementary, I studied in Santa Maria Elementary School, that is in Zamboanga City,
Hmm.
where I actually have found myself singing on stage.
Right.
So, like that school, I would really give the credit to the teachers who really believed in me, because it was the first time that they actually allowed me to sing on stage. And there was a church in front of the school, so I had to be a part of the choir.
Right.
And that sort of become my formal vocal training throughout the years until I became grade 6. And I spent half of my high school in Zamboanga City, and then we had to transfer to Misamis Occidental, where I finished my high school until I graduated in college in La Salle University, Ozambe City.
And
Of
what was
course,
your course?
I
And what,
am, yeah, I studied Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management
okay, in La Salle.
in La Salle University. Yeah.
Misamis. Okay. Now, prior to that though, and then of course we all know that you in 2012 for some reason you migrated or you moved to Doha, Qatar for a better opportunity, right?
Yeah.
So and then of course just like anyone else, we have you have your passion in singing and all that, but you kind of you kept it in the drawer, the back burner until 2022. But before we talk about that, so prior to you going to Doha to Qatar, what were you doing? What's keeping you busy in the Philippines?
Well, I was a fresh graduate then. I it was actually 2016 when I came abroad. 2012, I believe I was in the United States for an work and travel program.
Hmm.
I was in Montana. It was such an eye opener for a province boy, a provinciano, to be able to step on the U.S. at the age of, I guess I was 17 that time, and well, I was just like, trying to tackle what life what life does have in store for me as a 17-year-old. But it was more of a work and travel program, as I said. And after that, I went back to the Philippines to finish my college. And in 2016, I actually have finished my bachelor's, and I just flew to Dubai to actually look for a job because that's what I really wanted, to go abroad. I just have the heart of, being in an international setting to work.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in me. I mean, I am Pabibo. I'm Pabida even when I was a kid. So maybe I was just looking for the thrill of it.
Now, yo, are you from a big family? How many siblings do you have?
We were just three.
Oh, three. So you are what? Are you the
I
eldest?
am in the middle.
You're the
Yeah.
middle child. Oh,
This
welcome to my camp. We're middle
Oh,
child
are
too.
we? Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, and they said, that what they said, all middle child are very successful. So we want to keep it that
That's what I
way.
heard. Yes. I hope so.
Now, so then mom and dad are still Arlene is still around. I know your mom, right?
Yes, my mom. Though my dad has left the world when I was 3.
Yeah,
So at a very young age, we grew up without a dad, but my mom has actually stood as the father and the mother.
right.
Uh,
And of course, her name is Arlene. And then the
yes.
beautiful thing is we share the one favorite song of hers, which is Moon River.
Yes. Oh my God, you did your research.
I did. You'll be surprised.
I am so
So,
sorry.
anyways, so you were doing when you got a job in Dubai, right? So when you got a job in Dubai, now you are working as a jewelry advisor. Even I am not familiar with the jewelry advisor. I know financial advisor and all that. And you're working at the Darwish Holding.
Yes.
Explain to us what the jewelry advisor. Do you advise us on? Yeah. So
Well, yes.
educate us.
It is just a fancy name of somebody who sells jewelry.
Uh-huh.
Because when you sell jewelry, it's just not, it doesn't end when it doesn't start with the customer just pointing out the jewelry and taking the payments. It's more on selling the emotion, because we all know that jewelry is not a necessity, it's a want. And
Yeah.
being a jewelry advisor, you actually require to have a lot of skills. Like, I would actually pertain to it as manipulative skills. The communication has to be there. Selling the emotion that making the want as a need. So it's quite challenging at first because I really don't have any idea what jewelry advisor is. But when I got the job in Dubai, during the interview, he just asked me, "Okay, sell me a watch." And I just told the interviewer, "Okay, if you meet me at the hallway and if I ask you what time is it, would you be able to tell me in a blink of an eye what time is it without anything?" He said no. Then I said, "Okay, then you have to have a watch. You buy a watch from me." And right there and then, he just gave me an offer letter. So I was just, it's all about having the right words to be able to sell a jewelry, which is
Correct.
not a need at all.
Very interesting. Now, so you were doing that, and then comes 2022, and that was like an eye opener for you when you decided to join and represent. Qatar to the World Olympics of Performing Arts, which happened, I think, during 2022. That was done in Long Beach, I think.
And that was done in Anaheim. I think that was
Anaheim. So it's Anaheim now, right? Yeah. So you performed there, and I tried to get that video, but I was unsuccessful because the video, it will not share for some reason. I saw that it will not share. I think you sang "Listen"
Yes, I did. I sang "Listen" in the
in
Spanish.
two languages, in English and I think Spanish.
I did it in Spanish because I joined the world category, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a category that you can actually sing a different language of a song. And since I had a background of Chavacano, which is very close to Spanish, so I think I would pull off the the song right. But I think it went well. I just think of it.
Yeah, it did very well.
I want to
I saw
forget it, but
but I cannot share that. Now, one of the things that is so impressive too is before anything else, by the way, because I am inundated with so many on our chat room already. See, Rosanna was giving you so many heart, and Rosanna said, "Hi, Yousef, Domingo, Adil, and wife." And then, "Hi, Kuya Josh," sabi ni Rom bin David. "Hi, Kuya Josh, good Saturday to all." And then, of course, happy anniversary, Yousef. Yes, happy anniversary, by the way.
you,
And how long have you been married to your beautiful wife?
oh my God, here we go again. I just have to count the years.
Oh my God, that's going to be a problem.
22. Oh, when was I married? 2018. Okay, I think 6 or 7.
Oh my God, that could be a start of a fight later after the show. You don't
Well,
remember.
I really am not good with numbers, so my wife knows about that. She's going to forgive me anyways.
Yeah, see, Luz Paminda Casimir Marisigan is watching us from GMA Cavite. Then Rosana said, "Why Copa Team UAE?" And then, of course, we have some pride. So, magandang tanghali po, Kuya Josh. Musanaw po, sabi ni Eddie. Hi. Si J. Go Abrasado is also hello to you. May Villaflor. Lindo. Oh, my very good attorney is watching. Happy birthday to you, May, as well. And then, of course, belated happy birthday to our guest today, CEO Domingo Adil. And then Melchor Omanito Jr. Where are you watching us from, Melchor? Oh, guys, so many people watching us now. Then, wow, Yousef Domingo Adil, kababayan niya si Sopronio Vasquez, basta taga Osamis, from Doha, Qatar. Yeah, Jaco is saying that. Yes, and yes, when I was with Sopronio, and then of course I saw the video that Sopronio remembered him and gave a shout out to our guest today. Rinzo is watching us from Los Angeles, California. How are you, Rinzo? And then si Rosana is greeting si Morning Chairman Jaco for watching. Si Arvin, Tristan, Manefero. Hello, Yousef. And Jush Andowitt, he's my BFF, si Arvin pala. Oh, Arvin, I saw you at the Sopronio. Mag-guest ka sa akin, Arvin. I keep looking at you and I almost approached you, but I was so busy with Sopronio. We saw each other, but we were not formally introduced, Arvin, in San Leandro, the first ever concert of Sopronio. Okay, so happy viewing to you. Nice naman, you have him in your show. Sana all. Yes, you're next, Arvin. Don't worry, you're next. I saw your performance. You're wearing a red outfit that day. And then si Rosana, okay, calling everybody. Si Ann Sisi is watching us as well. And then Arvin said, proud of you, Yousef Domingo Adil. Tapos, sabi ni Arvin, thanks for having him. Okay, you guys are welcome. Si Larry Hazel Lawn Talk is watching us from Houston, Texas. Naku, nag-overnight tong mga to. In Houston, it's already past midnight. So happy viewing sa iyo and happy viewing also to Hazel. Sending much love. Tapos, Kuya Jush Andowitt, PM kita about the conception siblings. Yes, please you guys, I know. Okay. Si Larry, si Rosana. Okay. Si Nick Hernandez is watching us from Project 7. And then talent manager ka ba ni Rosana? Ron B. David, pwede rin. Pa-handle po. Si Arvin sabi niya, Rosando Miller Barrera, oh yeah, I was invited in PHLB Radio for 3 times. And unfortunately, my friend Yousef Domingo wasn't able to join us last 2022 because he went back to that time. That's right. So Arvin, watch, I'll send you an email and then I will definitely invite you. So ikaw naman ang I'll put you on the burner naman. Ikaw naman ang ano ko, aside from our friend here, si Yousef. Okay. And then more people are watching us. So hello everybody. So ganito, aside from White Copa, this guy, si Yo, joined and won. Grabe, grand prize siya ng Royal Class. So, di ba, meron sa GMA, they have the class. Now, I guess in Doha or in Qatar, they had a Royal Class singing competition. And of course, our guest, si Yo, Domingo Adil, won that competition hands down, and he is the grand champion. So congratulations. What song did you sing?
Well, it was a series of elimination from day one. I think we sang a total of 4 songs until the grand finale. So I have been singing the songs that sometimes when you have your masterpieces that even if you're sleeping, you could actually sing it like without giving too much of it. So I had a song from, I believe, Jaya, which I will be singing
Yeah,
today.
you'll be singing.
Yeah, I had a song from James Ingram. That was the song that I sang in the finale, and it's a man's world that has been sung by different legendary artists. Those were the songs that I
Correct.
sang. Yes, I believe.
Okay, one of the surprises upon doing our research, I think this was Johan. Okay, because I have both. Yo is the owner of PHLB Radio, and I have Yousef here. Now we have a surprise video for you that we researched it, and this would show. I think this was your first ever trial cover
Oh my
way
god!
back like 12 years ago. Yo, can you play that?
Oh my
Here
god!
we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is his first trial cover 12 years ago.
Oh, oh yeah!
I've been living with the shadows overhead. I've been sleeping with the clouds above my bed. I've been lonely for so long. Trapped in the past, I just can't seem to move on. I've been hiding all my hopes and dreams away, just in case I ever need them again someday. I've been setting aside time to clear a little space in the corners of my mind. All I wanna do is find a way back into love. I can make it through without a way back into love. Oh,
Oh my god! I
I've
cannot.
been watching, but the stars refuse to shine. I've been searching, but I just
Oh my god!
This was based on what we found out. It was like 12 years ago, and it says it's your first trial cover of that song. So you look so young, 12
I
years
am so
ago.
young. I am so young. It was,
Yeah,
the peak of my life where I really dreamt of becoming an artist. Yeah, I
uh-huh.
once had that big dream of being on national TV. So when somebody
Well,
says, "Okay, I need to record a video of you," I said, "Okay, go, let's do this." My God, I was so
as they
excited.
said, dreams do come true, right? And then here you
And,
are. You are a technical world champion of a
and
singing
I am in
competition.
your show. I mean, this is also a dream come true. I told you.
Well, thank you. Now, one of the things that is most interesting when about all the things that we know now about you is that was there any formal singing training for you? Were you trained, or this is just strictly a gift from God?
Well, I would actually credit my talent to the Almighty, first of all. My
Mhm.
mom was my first vocal teacher because she was a performer back then in college as well. She performs internationally with a group of students from MSU, which is
Yeah.
Marawi State University. So I think I got that talent from her. And when she heard me sang, she immediately have to let me audition on a choir. And that choir had, I would actually say that it's my formal training ground because, having a teacher that would actually teach you how to properly sing, how to properly open your mouth, how to vocalize, how to adjust your volume so that the other group would be heard of, how to harmonize. I would just like to say thank you to Mr. Elmer Atilano. I still remember his name, although I couldn't find him in social media. If you see this, thank you so much. And to the Angels Choir. That was my first formal training. And when we moved to Misamis Occidental, that's where I met my vocal teacher, Miss Juliet Reyes Rubin. This music studio is actually, it's, I would say, because she is a graduate from University of the Philippines, and she got these massive number of students who actually go to her to have piano lessons and vocal lessons. And at some point I heard of her, but I said, I could not afford it. I was in LaSalle University as a scholar because I graduated
Yes.
valedictorian, so it was like automatically given to me. My family didn't really have much of the finances. So, let alone going to have yourself enroll in a music studio, I just can't imagine. But when there was a competition in the province, it's called Idol ng Kabataan. And I heard of it and I went for an audition. I was part of the top 12. There I met Miss Juliet Reyes Rubin. And I have not won any of, I did not place in that competition, but sometimes the universe just conspires you to be to
True.
meet the people that would actually help you. At some point she told me, come to my studio and for free. Imagine that. I mean,
Wow.
she's giving me free lessons. She's given me free lessons, and there I met Sofronio. So by the way, Sofronio is so humble. I just want to say he's a great person. He is somebody who compliments, and I think
Yeah.
that is really important for an artist to be able to open herself to people and actually not be scared of giving compliments because
Right.
it just shows humility. And I believe so that humility goes beyond talent. It's not enough that you are talented. It needs for you to have a good public relation, good rapport.
Correct.
And that is Sofronio. So now I find myself talking about Sofronio. I love you, Sofronio, if you're watching this. And I miss you so
Yeah,
much.
for sure he will see this because
Yeah. So yeah,
I think
anyhow,
he just did a series of concerts. He just finished the
yeah.
U.S. and then now he's going back again for New York and then Utica where he's based. He just finished his Canadian tour. And he's going in places, and of course, he's a good example for all the people who
Really.
would not make it in competition. And then, of course, yes, as it's already history, he's always a runner up. There's always say he's a groomsman but never been the groom. And then eventually it's the universe of God has a bigger plan. As people would say, dreams, all our dreams are valid. And sometimes we are just redirected. And that's what
Right.
happened to him. He didn't win the Tawag ng Tanghalan Philippine edition, but he won the big pot, The Voice, season 26. And the rest is history. And of course, he's a very, very good friend now with his coach, Michael Bublé. And to my understanding, you are so enamored also with Michael Bublé, right?
I love Michael. I was in his concert last night. So
Yeah.
imagine I came home from his concert at about 12 a.m. and I have to prepare myself for this interview, but I just have the
Oh,
Michael
the concert was
vibe
just last night.
last night. Yeah. It was
Wow. So you
so
still
worth
have
the
the
money.
hangover. Okay, then another surprise for you is let's play that video since he talked about surprises. Let's do the surprise that the lovely wife prepared for him for their anniversary, for his birthday.
Daddy, I have a gift for you. We'll watch tomorrow. Michael Bublé. Happy birthday.
And I'm feeling good.
I was just so feeling good. I am still in cloud nine right now.
Yeah, he's
Really.
such an amazing singer, an amazing person. Is just unfinished. Can find the words to describe how he is as a person,
Yeah.
Michael Bublé. So it's amazing, and he loves Filipinos.
He does. I believe so. He does.
And you never know. You know, the universe might align, and you might be a duplicate. You never know. You never know. But since we've been talking about your voice and your competition and all that, and our audience already had a glimpse and a little taste of your first ever trial cover. And now I think this is the part where I would like you to do your first performance for us. So all our friends and family and the producers watching us and who will be watching us would know how your vocal prowess. So what is your first song that you're going to be performing for us? And tell us a little background on why, of all the many songs you could sing for this particular show, why this? Is there any significance about this show? So without much further ado, I'm giving you the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give you a big hand to our guest, our special guest, the singing host and jury advisor, Domingo Adil.
Thank you so much, Sir Josh. Well, I am going to be singing a song from Michael Bublé since I am still having his hangover from his concert last night. It's called Home, and I think it's really significant to all the OFWs like me. Now, gusto ng you miss home at some point in your working day dito sa abroad. So, I hope you all enjoy it. Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, miss you. I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? Well, I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that.
Another aeroplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna come home. I just feel like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. That this was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another winter day has come and gone away, in even Paris and Rome, and I want to go home. Let me go home. And I'm surrounded by a million people, I still feel alone. Let me go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. I've had my run, baby, I'm gone. I got to go home. Let me go home. It'll all be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home.
Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
That was such a beautiful song. That's just a Michael Bublé Home. That's so
Yes, my
cool.
favorite.
Yeah, yeah. So is Michael Bublé one of your influence?
He is my hero, I'd say. He
Yeah.
is my
For
hero.
what for local singers? Who are your influences?
Well, I really grew up listening a lot of Regine Velasquez songs.
Ah,
Yes. So, kapag kabata ka, you still don't um, develop the Adam's apple, and I could actually reach those high notes. And I think that's what the audiences really love, lalo na sa Pinas, when they hear somebody, do the birit songs.
yeah.
But of course, I cannot do it now. But I'd say Regine Velasquez is one of my influences sa OPM. And of course, Martin Rivera, Gary Valenciano, they're just the legends. And
The standing.
I just heard of their songs growing up. I just keep on, trying to like yung mga techniques sa pagkanta. You just adapt to it. And yeah,
Yeah.
my
But before anything else, happy viewing kay Ernie. And then of course si Arvin. Ako si Arvin talaga, sabi niya, yeah, the first grand champion of Royal Class Qatar. And then Mirna
Arvin.
Caparas is watching us from La Laguna, Cabuyao, city of Cabuyao, Laguna. Happy viewing for you, the beautiful Mirna. And then of course, si MJ Peñaranda is watching. Sabi niya, very humble and talented person. Yan si Yo. Wow. At tapos sabi ni Arvin, niloloko ka. Yousef Domingo Adil, my celebrity friend. Oh.
Hindi yata.
Tapos Jesse Santos is watching us from Quezon City, Cabatuan Street, Quezon City. Ayan, sabi ni Rosana, ang wish nila sa'yo, soon makasama mo din si Sopronio. Things can happen. Si Ann Ceci is giving you so many hearts. Si Teen Sunday, wow, sabi niya. Then si Catherine A. Cruz, si Madam Cruz is the lovely wife of the Philippine Consul General Adelio Cruz. So she's watching. Wow. Hi, Catherine, Madam Catherine. And then Teka, si Jayco Abrasado is watching also.
Sa
Tapos
Jai.
everybody's giving you si Gly GLY Sebla is giving you clap 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 clap.
Thank you.
Tapos teka, para wala tayong ma-miss. Teka, marami pa. Okay, I'll continue that. Sabi ni Rom David, hope one day you will have your own hit song, yo. Yes.
I
Yun
hope
we
so.
wish natin to everybody. Okay, now, so you moved to when you were 17, you were in the States, and then you moved in one of those, you went to Qatar and get a job. And then saan mo na-meet itong lovely wife mo?
Well, at work.
Sa Qatar na rin.
Yeah, sa Qatar na rin po. Yes. So hindi po siya yung typical relationship that we knew each other from a long time. You know, totoo yung love at first sight. So that's what I actually felt, and I hope that she felt also by that time. She's watching me right now.
Oh, she is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, another surprise for our guest today. Yo, let's show some picture of the lovely wife.
Ah, yes.
And she is, there you go.
Very beautiful.
Yes. And
Just
of course,
so lucky to have her.
yeah, there you go. And so we have some pictures of her there.
Grabe, ang babata pa namin yung time na yan.
Well, that's what love is. You grow old
Yes.
together. Yeah. And then this is, I think you celebrated your anniversary, your wedding
Last
anniversary
year, that was
in
in
Europe.
Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the shot right under the Eiffel Tower. That I was so impressed. Yeah.
Right. Oh, thank you, Yats. She's one of the very best photographers in Paris.
Yeah, look at
She's
that.
a
Look
bayan
at
as well.
this one is so beautiful. This is talagang Kodak perfect. Picture perfect, if I
And
may
it's
say.
cold at that time, Sir Josh. So
Yes, I was
I
just there
didn't know.
too last month.
Right? I
It
saw
was
your
so
AlamMoBa
cold.
episodes. You were in Paris.
That's my favorite city, and that's why that's one of the nicest city to celebrate love, because that's the city of love and the city of lights. Now,
Exactly.
let's show again the picture, and if you have a message for your wife, Danelle, right?
Oh,
Danelle.
to
Okay,
Danelle.
Danelle, what is your message for her?
Um, you know, on our private times, we talk. We talk like romantically. I and my wife, we just love each other so much, and she supports me a lot sa mga gusto ko. You know, nandun na yung work, and she knows how time has to be, you know, how I manage time. Minsan wala na ako hindi na kami nakikita kasi I have to be on a shooting sa projects, but she understands, and she's really a lady to be kept, you know. Because
Wow.
she's just really proud of what I'm doing, and I really want to thank her for that. Thank you, Danelle, my wife. I call her mommy though. That's our endearment, mommy and daddy. Mommy, thank you so much for all your support, and um paano ba to? Like last month, um I think she's enjoying as well, Sir Josh, because when I had the award from the Global Filipino magazine, she has to be my date on the award. And, you know, I think one of the perks of having a husband like me is to be able to see celebrities around as well. So I think she's enjoying a lot of the singing side of me. And sa competition, she's always there with her best friend Maan, if I'd just like to mention. So they are very, very supportive, and for that I am so grateful, so thankful na nandiyan po siya palagi sa akin, sa tabi
Wow,
ko.
and congratulations, because not only had you celebrated your birthday, you celebrated also your
Our
anniversary.
anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Grabe. Now, you are blessed with one child so far,
Yeah.
right?
Aziz Primo.
Aziz. Okay. Let's show another several pictures of the whole family. These are beautiful picture, and you guys look good together. You should have, Danelle, you should have more.
Yes, yes, we should have more.
Yeah, look at your
Oh, that's
son.
so cute. That's so cute. He's
Yeah.
so cute. He looks like me.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Look at that.
He is a
Okay,
little
there's some more
me.
pictures.
He is a little me. So
Yeah,
cute.
that's a beautiful family. Very young family. How old is Aziz?
Aziz is turning 7 this year.
Oh, wow. It's
Yeah.
time. It's time to have another one then. Danelle,
Well, yeah, we're planning. We're
look
planning.
at that. He's really like, I was thinking he was past 10, but he's only 7. Wow.
He's 7, but he's tall. So,
Yeah, it really looks like you like especially this one.
yeah.
He's a papa's boy.
That was taken in the Philippines. So, after spending 3 weeks in Pinas, I would actually turn myself like brownish sa init. How do you keep up with the heat ngayon po dyan, Sir Josh?
I have portable aircon, and I have air fan that's blowing right in front of my face, and I'm keeping myself hydrated with calamansi juice, water. It's just, I mean, but I love being here in the Philippines. I think this is one of the best place to be at. I just hope that we will have a better governance, and hopefully in God's perfect time, because it's a really, I keep telling all my Caucasian friends and also Filipinos abroad who had been away from, especially the OFW, Philippines is really one. I mean, I think like you've been so many countries, visited Europe and Asia, and there's nothing like in the Philippines. I mean,
Nothing like
with
Pinas.
the natural resources, the people. I mean, the traffic is just part of the whole characteristic, but overall, this is still. I will not exchange this for the world. This is really the place that I'd like to visit. I'd like to live in, and it's so wonderful, regardless of the heat. The heat I could handle, and it's just like we have to have a better governance, and that's my take, and I'm gonna keep it at that.
We're
So
praying for that.
see, you have a message for your daughter, for your wife earlier. What's your message for your son Aziz?
Anak, I love you so much, and I am just so excited every day to see you grow. And he loves singing as well. So let's see. Maybe one day you become like dad too. I'm just so excited for that day.
Grabe, but it's in the genes. So see, Danelle doesn't sing. She doesn't sing.
Well, to be honest, sa taon na magkasama kami, I just saw her sing, and that was during the birthday of, I think, a farewell party of her best friend. So,
So
the husband
she
cannot
just
make the wife sing, but the best friend can make the wife sing, actually. She sang alone, and that was a very high song. But, it was a good time, fun time.
So I guess she just wants you to have the limelight for now, but eventually, you know how it is. There's only one star in the family, so let's keep it that way. And then teka. Sabi ni Rosana Milar Barrera, ang aga-aga naiiyak ako.
Oo, Doc. Huwag ka na maiyak.
Ay, grabe. Tapos sabi ni Yom Bin David from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, sabi niya, your tone is expensive, idol, yo. Sabi niya. Si
Thank you.
Jerish Limarja, or nako, I killed this name. Watching from Doha, Qatar, idol anak, Yousef Domingo Adil, ang galing-galing mo. Nako, I killed your name, ah. That's YELRISS OLLIMAJAJOIR. So sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. Do you? Do you see the chat room? So happy viewing sa'yo. Sorry, I know whether you're. It's the last entry so far. Okay, so one of the things too that was interesting is I know you're hosting too the Sinag Media digital media. You're part of that. You're a host and an artist of that, and you have also a show which is so interesting, and
Yeah.
YK, and I think M. I thought, I was thinking it's mix at first when I was streaming it. But I said, "What's MIK? It's not the ABS-CBN show." So it's not. It's M starts for Marlon, Y is Yousef, and then or Yosef, and then K is Calvin, right?
Yes, yeah.
And then let's give these three guys a surprise. Yo, let's have that video prepared for them.
Sinag Sessions. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to pay the unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. This is my quest to follow this law, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause, to reach the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to the unreachable
Grabe, that gives me goosebumps. So, paano na-create ang MYK?
My
Kasi you
God.
guys, it seems like Marlon, you, and of course si Calvin, you guys individually, you guys are great singers. So, paano yan? I mean, siyempre, if you guys can individually sing and then to put it together in a trio, MYK, wala bang mga egos and how does it work? I mean, kasi normally that's always a problem with the group eh. So tell us how this came about, and of course now you're hosting also a show with Sinag Sinag Digital Media. So go ahead, tell us the story para yung ibang mga singers naman na individual may form a group as well.
We haven't really thought of, forming a group like that. Kasi we met each other during the Royal Clash competition po. And they placed these two guys, and they were just so amazing. Ang gagaling ng mga singers. I couldn't just imagine na may mga magagaling na mga awit that are also OFWs, that they came here to work, but they also shine as singers. At when the competition ended, I just we just bonded together, like the three of us. At one point, there was an event that needed three hosts, and they contacted the three of us. And one of the directors, oh my God, why am I forgetting his name? well, Direk Yoter, he said, guys, you can form a group. Let's call it like MYK
Yeah.
or Mike, like Magic Mike. It's a group of dancing guys, but you guys are going to be Mike, singing trio that stands for Marlon, Yousef, and Kebang. And at first, I think for me, it wasn't really like a good idea having like three singers with like very different um texture of voice, the tone, and the genre. Because Marlon, he's really, really good in singing R&B songs. Kelvin is really outstanding with his ballad, and he's actually a theater actor as well. And I am like singing standard songs. But what we said, like, okay, let's try to like come up with a song, and MYK was born. And I'm just really so proud of these two guys, really. I love you guys.
Wow. So how long has the MYK trio been in existence? Because I know you do have a show. Is this a weekly
It
show?
was before, it was like a monthly podcast, our podcast, like mic test as we call it.
Yeah.
But dahil sa mga schedule differences, we couldn't just like make it consistently until the time. Well, basically MYK has been together for 2 years now. Until the last quarter last year, when Sinag Digital Media actually um messaged us na, guys, we have a project for you. And at first, we could not believe having a digital company come to us. Kasi it's just like a normal podcast in a room, but they actually have watched the podcast, and I think they like the vibe of MYK, na chill lang. And then when we sing, like, it was like, wow, that was a performance. So thank you so much, Sir Mon and Sir Raymond of Sinag Digital Media, for trusting MYK for the hosting. Well, we are still learning, Sir Josh. We are not perfect, and there are times that inaabot kami ng take 5, take 6. But as I'm telling the group, and we're telling everyone else, that we are still learning. This is not our craft to begin with. We are singers, but hosting. Thank you for opening the doors for us sa hosting, and I hope we are giving justice to the people that are actually watching our videos.
But you got to remember, every day is a learning curve for
Yes,
everybody.
yes.
And we never stop learning
So
until
please
we
be
die.
kind to us. Please be kind to us. Just be kind to us.
So, and that was a song that was popularized, of course, Man of La Mancha, right? And then
Yes.
it became really very popular because of. That's why when I bump into that song with the three of you, it seems like that the same arrangement done by Jerfil Flores.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
arrangement
sabi ko,
by Jervin.
pareho yung timbre eh. But
Yes.
so amazing. And that was a very difficult arrangement that Churchill did. And you guys did successfully. Congratulations, MYK.
Can I say something, Sir Josh? My God,
Yes, what-
you just astound me so much. I mean, you know everyone. You know everyone. Even an arrangement of the song, you're able to tell us. Like, my God, I'm now being intimidated by your
No,
presence. Oh my
I
God.
just do
It is such an honor and a privilege to have me as a guest on your show. Really, really.
No, it is
Really.
the pleasure is more than mine, and because I really I appreciate your talent. And talking about your talent, so let's not keep them waiting because some people are watching us. Si Tumala, si Jomar Aton Tumal's watching us from London, and then of course si Sherwin Marcos is watching us from Poland. So you guys. I know I'm keeping you up, and those people who are trying to watch us live, and if you cannot make it live, as always, there's always a team replay and a team share. Maraming salamat talaga. But definitely this show will be part of the archive, so you just watch it on PHLB Radio YouTube channel after we do the broadcast. And of course, Yo Domingo Adil will definitely share once I share him the version, the live version of this. He will share it to you, especially for his friends, family, as well as his supporters. So your next song for us.
My next
People
song.
are saying, "Is there any other song he'll be singing live?" I say, "Yeah, he's prepared. Early
I
morning, he
I have
prepared.
prepared for
Welcome."
you guys. I love you all. My next song will be a song that is really close to my heart. I actually won the preliminaries of the Royal Clash competition with this song, Wala Na Bang Pag-ibig, by no other than Miss Jaya. Miss Jaya, if you're watching this, it is my dream to have a duet with you. I know she's always having her shows in LA, is it, Sir Josh?
Yes, you should watch my shows because we're
Yeah,
good
oh my
friends.
god!
Jaya and
Oh
I
my
were good
god!
friends.
Miss Jaya,
Yeah.
this is for you. I hope I
Gatiko,
give
si
it
Jaya,
justice.
yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
would love that. Oh, sige, pag hindi siya nanood today, I'll send this tape to her.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! All right, Sir Josh. So,
Okay. Ladies
everyone,
and
ladies
gentlemen,
and
without much further ado, I am giving you Yo Domingo. That's it.
Makakaya ka ba kung mawawala ka sa aking piling? Paano ba aaminin? Halika riyakan mo, ay di ko na kayang isipin. Kung may paglalambing, pag wala ka na sa aking tabi, tunay na di magbabalik ang dati. Pagmamahalan, pagsusuyuan, at tuluyan bang hahayaan? Wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo? At di mo na kailangan ang pag-ibig na dati. Walang hanggan, paano kaya ang bawat nagdaan? Makakaya ko ba tuluyang ika'y wala na? At di na makikita paano ang gabi kapag ika'y naaalala. Saan ako pupunta pag wala ka na sa aking tabi? Tunay na di magbabalik ang dati. Pagmamahalan pa, suyuan, at tuluyang bang hahayaan? Wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo? At di mo na kailangan ang pag-ibig na dati. Walang hanggan, paano kaya ang bawat nagdaan? Oh, wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo? At di mo na kailangan ang pag-ibig na dati. Walang hanggan, paano kaya wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo? At di mo na kailangan ang pag-ibig na dati. Walang hanggan, paano kaya bawat nagaan? Wala na ba?
Galing. Yo, Jaya will be so proud. I think I would like to see you guys do a duet of that song.
Oh, I
That
love
would be
Miss
so
Jaya. I love
cool.
Miss Jaya.
So you have not met her? I'll get a video greeting from her.
I haven't met her. But
You have
I'm
not? Oh my
dying to
God.
meet her.
She's all over California. She's doing a series of songs. As a matter of fact, Paduk Entertainment Production is a good friend of mine, and she's the one who produced Sopronio. They're doing a series with Jaya. It's Jaya sings Sarkon with
Oh,
Cecile. Yeah, she's doing that, and it start I think in July or September. I'll get you that, and hopefully you could come visit us. If not, I'll send you some
I'll
tapes.
fly in a second. If I have a project with you, sir, just I'll fly in a second. That's no
Okay,
problem.
I'll talk to maybe you could guess yeah, because at the end of the day we'll see. I'll
Oh
talk to
my
my good friend, the
god.
producer of Padok Entertainment, and she's really
Oh,
nice.
I'm blushing right now, really.
I think that would be additional. And then Arvin, of course, Arvin is such amazing singer at that. I
Of
mean, you should have seen.
course.
I think I have that show, and they did a fantastic opening for Sopronio. So that was really, and then Arvin was part of that entourage. So now we know already your influences as far as singing is Michael Bublé as well as Regine Velasquez. Okay, now what makes you smile?
Well, my complete set of teeth. Well, I got that a lot of from people that I really have nice set of teeth. So thank you for my dentist for taking care of it. But what makes me smile, aside from that, is you know, just living,
Yeah.
just
Wow.
living. I'd say just living, just being able to have the life every day. Because you can do so much in 24 hours, and it's pag wala na yun, then there's no chance of doing what you love. So every time I wake up and I find myself still breathing, I just give gratitude to the world, to the Almighty, that
Wow.
I'm
And
still alive, just living, Sir Josh.
yeah, the positivity really makes it all worthwhile.
Yes,
Since
yes.
we know already what make you smile, what can make Yousef cry?
What
What
makes
makes
me
you cry?
cry? Um, I actually could not remember the last time that I cried because of pain. When was that? I cried during my wedding. That's for sure. And I cried because that was tears of joy, Sir Josh. I am a very brave person, so I don't really see myself crying in a very, in a challenging situation because I'm my mom taught me when you have a bad day, it's just for today. Tomorrow's gonna be a different day. So whenever I feel so down, I could not actually shed a tear. It's just not coming out of my eyes. But tears of joy, if you tell me like something that is successful, I would actually share a tear of joy. And so thank you, Mom, for actually building this brave boy and not even shedding a tear of pain. I couldn't
Wow.
remember what was the last time.
Now, happy viewing kay Sharendel Garcia Cabrera watching us from Dallas, Texas. Aba, dami nyo ngayon. And Lito Nugil? No, no, Nugil. Nugil. It's Nuqui is watching. Hi, hello, Lito. Please do shout out where you guys watching us from. So at least we have a lot of people, new people here, and people are already watching. There's almost 500 people. So
Wow.
maraming salamat po, and
Oh my
people are
God.
sharing the video. And
I could
normally,
not believe I reached that.
yes, yeah.
Last night, Sir Josh, before I sleep, I said, okay, I am going to be really relaxed during the show because nobody from Qatar would actually click on a live video at 7 a.m. That's what I was thinking. But seeing how many views am I getting from all over the world, my
Yeah,
God, thank
right
you so
now it
much.
says, as we are still on, I'll tell you. Because the good thing here is we could see it. Okay, let's see. Right now, as we are on, we already have 617.
Oh my
And it's
god.
still going and we're still live. Anyways, okay, now we already know what makes you cry, what makes you laugh. About dreams, what else do you have? Okay, personally first, what are your dreams? Ano ba yung mga pangarap mo pa, or you're already there already with a beautiful wife, with a wonderful son?
Well, yes, I dreamt of having a family, and I have a family now, a beautiful family. But growing up, I dreamt of becoming a lawyer like my dad.
Mhm.
But you know, Sir Josh, dreams change as well. That's one thing that I have discovered in life. This year, you might be dreaming of something. Next year, it's just not your dream. It keeps on changing, and the circumstances that that comes to you would actually change that dream as well. So when I was in college, I just set aside the dream of becoming a lawyer. I just wanted to see myself working abroad. And when I find myself working abroad, I just felt like I wanted to be an artist again.
Yeah.
That's why I joined W Copa. Just recently, I changed again that dream from being an artist to becoming like a full-time theater actor. Thank you, Derek Eli Pass of Team UAE. He just opened doors for me to actually play in a off Broadway
Off
stage.
Broadway.
Yes, sometimes I would just like tell to myself, oh, I can act. So, well, can I change my dream to becoming a stage actor now? So right now, if you ask me, I wanted to see myself in the near future being a theater actor. That's so funny, but
Talk about the stage. So roll BTR on the stage of the off Broadway that we have here, Real.
oh, I love that time.
So this is I find this so interesting. So let's roll this VTR when you're having a countdown of your off Broadway. I think it's your off Broadway debut.
Yes, yes.
Yo, you have that video.
7 hours before my Broadway show. This is me 6 hours before my Broadway show in the scorching heat of Dubai. This is me 5 hours before my show. This is me 4 hours before my show. I'm going back to my hotel. I need to sleep. See you. So I'm back at the hotel, and I got 3 hours left before the show starts. Wish me luck, give me life, the love of my life, more love than I ever need.
Oh, you're the one? Yeah.
I'm your next, Arian.
So good.
That's right.
That's cute.
This is me and Olivia 2 hours before the show. Is it 2 hours?
I think so.
Oh,
So hopefully
oh,
we will see more of you on stage for the. I think you got it. I think the voice is there. I think the personality is there, and it's just like it's gonna be just like anything else in the world. It's gonna be very difficult to juggle your personal life, your work life, and of course your passion. And
yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that your wife is very supportive. And sometimes that what hinders the whole thing when you don't get the family support, because being an artist, especially on stage, is a different discipline. People who, my friends from the movie industry, it's a different world. And of course, people in stage is another different world. So good luck on you on that.
Thank you.
Now, we talk about your dream, yung pangarap mo personally. What about professionally? You talk about being a stage actor. How about the singing career portion? Are you writing songs? Are you planning to have an extended play? They call it now EP as opposed to, remember the old days that they you have to have a record or a CD. That's
Right.
ancient now. Now it's an EP on Spotify and all that. Where are you with that?
Well, I don't know, Sir Josh. There were composers who actually have tapped me to sing their composition. I haven't really had the time yet to actually go over that, but I'm looking forward to having a hit song one day. Because I'm 30, and in my singing career, I think it's never too late for something, but I wanted to have a song as soon as possible. So well, let's see.
You
Yeah,
never know. Dreams
you
do
never
come
know. I
true.
just want a song.
Yeah. Now, I have a question from one of our viewers, si Rom bin David from KL, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. What is your dream record song, yo?
Well, I wanted to actually have a song that is a little bit of jazz, pero OPM. I know jazz is not really the kind of song sa OPM industry, but I really wanted to be I wanted to give a jazz OPM. I wanted to have that one. Because ballads, there are a lot of ballads, but I wanted something that is of jazz type. Yun po yung gustong gusto ko. And I actually just thought of it last night driving home. Like, okay, what if I have a song that is jazz? I think papatok naman siya. With the kind of like husky voice that I have.
Now, as far as your genre, because I know you do a lot of ballads, do you do rap, Western rock? I mean, are this kind of genre that okay lang sa'yo, or these are genres na you try to avoid it? Because especially during the pandemic, I know a lot of people went to a platform, Kumu and all that, and of course people would request and drop some money and Yamashita and all that, right? So a
Yeah.
lot of the singers that I met there are some songs they would try to avoid.
Okay.
And how about in your case, though? I'm curious. Are there songs that, even if it's requested from you, this is songs that it's not your cup of tea, and you would not like to sing it simply because you're not comfortable with it?
Well, it may not look like it, but I really love to rap, Sir Josh. But
Really?
don't ask for a sample right now, because rappers, iniidol ko lahat ng mga rappers kasi iba po yung talagang muscles around their mouth.
Yeah.
Yes, na dapat I think they have to have their own exercise for the muscles around there, because the way they enunciate the words has to be perfect. Lalo na kapag Filipino raps, kasi we have a lot of vowels like a, o, e, and it has to be enunciated well para magandang pakinggan. I love Skasta. I love the Filipino rappers that are actually emerging right now sa Pinas. I love your music and I respect your music so much. I want to be a grade, so I wanted to learn a little bit of everything sa mga genres po. That's
Yeah.
why during the World Championships, I I had an entry for the Broadway. I had an entry for R&B pop song. I didn't have an opera because it's not that I didn't like the genre, but I still want to learn how to sing like it. Much respect to the opera singers, at marami pong magagaling na opera singers dito sa Doha, Qatar. Sana po ay maimbitahan niyo rin po sila sa show niyo, because they are so great. They are awarded internationally opera
Yeah.
singer.
Yeah. So
Um,
just let us know who they are, so we'll send them as well.
I think Sir Josh Doc Rosana could actually be
Yes.
your catalyst or
She's
talent
giving me a
singer.
list already. Yes.
She knows everyone.
Yes. Since a lot of people are asking, what are the other songs that he would be performing tonight? So I said, yeah,
Well, Mhm. I'll be performing George Benson's "In Your Eyes,"
I love that song. Okay,
and I'm
so
going to try "There's No Easy Way" by James Ingram. Like everyone who knows that I'm singing knows that I am singing this song. There's no easy way to break somebody's heart.
okay, so without much further ado, ladies and gentlemen, his third performance for the day.
All right, let's go. This is "In Your Eyes."
I think I finally know you. I can see beyond your smile. I think that I can show you that what we have is still worthwhile. Don't you know that love's just like the thread that keeps unraveling, but then it ties us back together in the end. In your eyes, I can see my dreams a reflection. In your eyes, found the answers to my questions. In your eyes, I can see the reasons why our love's alive. In your eyes, we're drifting safely back to shore, and I think I finally learned to love you more. You warned me that life changes, that no one really knows whether time would make us strangers or whether time would make us grow. Even though the winds of time will change, in a world where nothing stays the same, through it all, our love will still remain. In your eyes, I can see my dreams' reflection. In your eyes, found the answers to my questions. In your eyes, I can see the reasons why our love's alive. In your eyes, we're drifting safely back to shore, and I think I finally learned to love you more. In your eyes, I can see the reasons why your love's alive. In your eyes, we're drifting safely back to shore, and I think I finally learned to love you more.
Wow! Sabi ni Rob Bin David, wow, so good. Clap, heart, and all that. Tapos happy viewing to Roy Nick Hernandez from Quezon City. Happy viewing to everybody across the globe. Maraming salamat for watching and for tuning in. So now, who is Yousef when no one is watching? Who are you when no one's watching?
I am a very quiet person if nobody's with me around me, because I talk a lot if I see people around, but alone you just find me watching Netflix a lot. A lot of Netflix series. I wanted something. I actually find myself watching documentaries about space and universe, and just everything that makes me small.
Mm.
Yes, that's that's what I do. I just watch a lot of space things.
So are there any projects upcoming for you in Qatar or any other parts of the world?
Well, I'm just so looking forward for an invitation from Born Famous Entertainment, Miss Sharon Tanyag. I told Arvin and Miss Sharon, I just love to have projects with them in LA. But of course, here in Doha, Qatar, continuously we have shootings for the Sinag Digital Media, as we are growing a fan base, since it's a very new digital media company, sir. So every week we meet, and every month we have a shoot for the Sinag sessions.
Right.
And for the moment, yeah, those were the projects that is in mind. And soon projects in the US. Why not? I was really excited.
I always tell people, especially guest performers, manifest it, because you never know. You have to throw it out in the universe, and the universe has a way of aligning itself. And of course, couple it with prayers and luck and the supreme being and whoever the God that you adore and veneer. Things do happen. You'll be surprised. Soft is a good example of that. Who would think he did all as we all know, right? And Soft, I know you'll be watching soon. He tried all the competition in the Philippines. He's always a runner-up, or one of the finalists, but never got the grand prize. He decided to put his dream. Kaya nga merong parang parallel, di ba? So he put his dreams and his passion on the back burner. He pursued dentistry, went to Utica, and he was doing that, and then he saw that audition and said, "What the heck? Nothing to lose. Sanay naman ako maging finalist eh." And lo and behold, and now he's
And now
Sopronio.
he's
Parang,
making history.
diba? And he's getting his spotlight under the sun, and with the guidance of none other than your favorite, Michael Bublé. Diba? You cannot ask better than that. And then I think you've been following him as well. He just had a meeting with David Foster,
Yeah.
right? So he guested on one of his shows. So bigger and better things. And I believe that with your talent, and then there's always lately luck, and of course God will shine upon you, and you just manifest it. And then on
Right.
top of that, you have a beautiful, supportive wife and a 7-year-old kid who would be cheering for you. And I think our audience will agree that you have what it takes. I can't wait to the show with you too. I have to ask my immigration lawyer on how we do this. Do we have to get a performance visa? Because now with the new administration, it's kind of different now. But if we cannot do it in the States, Canada is a lot easier. They don't need a performance visa to do that. That's why most of our artists we bring them to Canada, because it's more an open city. And of course, I know Sharon. Sharon is a host also. She just started with PHLB Radio Fed. I think she has a
Unfiltered.
show. And then I met her also at Sopronio's, briefly though, because I was busy with Sopronio. And he said, "Oh, I'm Sharon Tanyag." And then he was a backup singer for Sopronio together with Arvin. And the rest is history. And he's really very popular. But he's based in Las Vegas as well.
See.
Yeah. So anyways, we already have you perform at so early morning. We kind of know your background, who you are as a child, and where you went to school, and your training, and the what you likes, your what makes you smile and makes you cry, and your dreams. Then in the event, how would you like people to talk about you when they talk about yourself? Domingo Adil, what do you want them to remember you by?
I just want them to remember me for my character. I'm a very bubbly person. I'm very friendly. I am so friendly that I could just hug you tight, even if it's just the second that I know you. I just want them to remember me for my character, Sir Josh, let alone the talent. I just want people to remember who am I, and I am a really kind person po.
It's so funny because people that I met from Doc Rosana to the Ocfinia family, sila Romeo. I mean, I have not met them personally. I mean, we just online. and seems to be so nice in Doha, Qatar, because
Yeah.
everybody has a smile and everybody's so welcoming, and I'm glad to meet you, and I know this will be a friendship, not only professionally but definitely we could all be a whole family. So now I have a team Doha, Qatar, because they really
Yes, you
watch
have.
the show and it becomes bigger and bigger, and everybody's inviting everybody to share and all that. Look at this one, see. Ling Sab Domingo, watching from UAE. Pamangking ko yan.
Yes. Hi, Auntie.
Yeah, so yeah, Ling, maraming salamat for tuning in. So, what's your next Oh, okay. A lot of people are asking us or asking me, texting me privately, ano yung social media where they can follow you? Let's start with your Facebook account. Is there a page that they could follow you?
Well, I don't have a page personally. The thing about Mr. Josh is really didn't I didn't build my social media.
Yes, I
That's the
noticed.
thing that I need to actually focus on, because even my
Yes.
Instagram is so it's stagnant. So you can just find me right now in Facebook. That's I'm very active on that application, but or that's called Meta now. But in Instagram, that's Seth Domingo. I have like about 67 followers, so you can be the 68 or the 69 or the
Advice
70.
ko sa'yo, being a performer, you have to make at least your Meta or a Facebook engaging, because you have a lot to share. You have some videos. And then I was researching your Instagram. It's really tough because I can't find you. That's why I only found you this morning. And then I think if you have an IG, Instagram, and then you have a Meta, and then you have a YouTube, your performance, put it there. One thing I'll give you, you earn money just by
Oh,
posting it. Yes, except when you sing. When you talk about anything, trust
yeah.
me, there's another way. And if you do TikTok, especially performers like you, my advice from a person who does that, and I am not even a performer. All my shows I put in there, and lo and behold, you get checks here and there, which is so cool.
All right. Yes,
Yeah,
sure. I'll work on that. Yeah.
it's not really hard. Just whatever you're doing, put it up in the air, and people will want to watch. And then eventually, when you have your own personal composition, or somebody else's, and it's really yours, it's one thing, because there's not that you're doing it for the money, but you don't, like what I keep telling you, talents like yours should not be kept a secret. It's a disgrace, and it's not good for our soul, especially with the talent like yours. Let the world hear you.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a
Okay.
gift
Okay, Sir Josh.
to the world.
Noted. Noted.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be watching on you. Sige, for sure. Kasi sa talent ko hindi naman naririnig ng iba. 'Di ba? Your world is not only contained in Doha. Yeah, there's the good thing talaga ngayon with all the artists or with anybody in the world, we have now the universe. 'Di ba? I mean, you throw it there, somebody will watch it. What you don't think that it will not happen because of technology, because of the internet, because of the globality. It's amazing. And you have the talent. Don't keep it a secret. I mean, you won. And as a matter of fact, just to let everybody knows, this guy just was given and was awarded, together with some other celebrities and luminaries, the Global Filipino Icon Awards for
Yes.
2025. And that's not an easy feat to do. I mean, it's just like nagising na lang one morning, naisip nila bigyan ka ng award. There's always corresponding reason, and they
Yes.
always have a criteria why you were given this Global Filipino Awards 2025. One of them, and I saw the roster of the people who were awarded. There's amazing. So that alone should be if you're still having doubts, share it to the world. Share it.
Wow. I like the words that you just thrown out to me, Sir Josh. Sometimes I still doubt myself. Actually, I would be honest, pretty honest with that one. I would doubt myself. Am I really gonna make it? Am I gonna be seen by at least 10,000 people? I'm just asking for 10,000, but still the doubt is with me. So I'll take note of everything that you just said, and I'll work on that starting today.
And the
Thank you
doubt
for
is
that.
always there. But the thing though is you got to remember, they will not hear you until you have it in social media.
Right, right.
Even I, when I was researching, it was so tough. So where is this guy? Where can I find him? So I heard, and there's another guy with your name, but
Yeah,
like that's not him.
yeah, because my name's pretty common here in the Arab countries. So
Yes, yes.
yeah,
I
that's
almost
why.
subscribed to him, and when I look at the picture, I said, "That's not him."
Well, I'll work on that. That's a promise.
Yes, please do, and I will. And keep in touch for sure, and I'll do the same thing because now that I know we have common friends, and then
Yeah.
Jaya. Had I known Jaya, because it was not part of your research, I would have made a surprise and got her a
Oh
greeting
my
for you.
God.
But I'll do it after the show. I'll give her a call and say, "Hey, God." So then give an encouragement for this guy. I think
Thank you
that's
in
what you
advance for
need.
that.
Yeah, and my dream now is to have you and Jaya in one show. That
Oh my God.
you could let's pray for it that you could have a duet of that uh of our famous song, and let's see how she
I think
would.
it's too much, Sir Josh, but thank
You
you.
never know. You never know. But
We
let's
never know.
that burning, that desire and that dream burning. And I could taste it, I could feel it already that it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. And in God's perfect time. That's
God's
always
perfect.
I say. Now we're ready for your performance for
Yes.
your fourth performance for today.
This is all
And
for you.
the song is what and why you choose this song.
Well, this is a song that is really close to my heart. It is my winning piece during the competition. There's No Easy Way by James Ingram, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love that song.
I held her close to me, 'cause I know she breaks so easily. And then I told her, but I knew no matter how I try to console her, she just do the best she could. But there are times the best is no damn good. And no matter how you try to be kind, there's always still a part of you you leave behind. When it falls apart, there's no easy way to break somebody's heart. I lied and told her she'd be fine, though we both knew it was just a lie. I had to do it, 'cause I said anything to help me get through it. Then she reached out for my hand, and her simple touch was more than I could stand. And I had to turn away, 'cause I knew all the hurt that she was feeling, I was feeling too. 'Cause when it falls apart, there's no easy way to break somebody's heart. She could have gotten angry and made me feel like a guilty child, but I realized that never was her style. I wanted her to hurt me and not treat me like a friend. I wanted her to say that maybe someday I'd come crawling on my knees to ask her back again. But she acted like a lady till the end. Oh, what a lady, lady. I thought that she'd break down, But she smiled at me and never made a sound. And I guess she understood in her way, 'cause her silence told me everything she could not say. When it falls apart, well, there's just no easy way. Well, there's just no easy way. There's no easy way to break somebody's heart. That was a tough song.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard the grand champion winner of the Royal Class Singing Competition in Qatar. So congratulations again for that. And
Maraming salamat po.
happy viewing to the iconic and legendary, of course, Ivy Violan is watching. Hi, Ivy. I'm back in Manila. So, and Alton MC said, so proud here. So, Ivy's watching too. Ivy, narinig mo ang ating guest today. Di ba? Ang galing. Show na yan. Dapat i-show na to. Ano ba? Anyway, so we're getting into, it's already an hour and 45 minutes, diba? Ang bilis.
Wow,
diba?
it's been
I
that
told
long.
you. Yes. And I hope you really we had a good time knowing more about you. And I know once you have other projects, feel free to guest again in the show. And then you never know, keep in touch, of course. And now we're friends on Facebook. So let's keep in touch, and I'll keep you to heart as well, especially the plans that we have to do a Doha Qatar show. And then we'll see. We'll I like what I said, in God's perfect time. So with that, maraming salamat for your time, especially so early in the morning, and for waking up and for doing the wonderful sing songs for us this morning, especially so early in the morning there in your part of
Yes,
the
it
world.
is.
So I'm so glad to finally meet you, and I'm so glad that talaga yung mga supporters mo na talagang I was inundated with requests to make sure that I guest you on the show. So I am more than pleased and more than, it's not even surprised that I am taken with your talent and God's gift talent and the gift of voice, sabi nga nila. So maraming salamat. Thank you, your wife, for being supportive also of what you do, and of course kudos to your son, and I think because you have created a beautiful boy, I think si yung wife mo, si Danelle, should think of having at least a girl.
Yes,
Pressure.
yes. We hope so. Yeah, there's a pressure.
Yeah,
that
and
we-
my wish to you is make your social media active para people
Sure.
can follow you. But for the time being, guys, you could follow him on his Facebook for now, and then IG. Although the IG is more I think active on Facebook, and it's Yousef. It's YOUSEF as in Frank, and then Domingo, which is really easy, Domingo, and then Adil or Adil, AIDIL. Yeah, and he goes by YOE as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you
any
so much.
word to your supporters, any message to your supporters, your fans, your friends and family, your last word for them?
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you, Sir Josh, for being so warm. Hindi ako kinabahan the whole time. Because you're just so warm. Really, thank you so much for being so warm to me. And I hope to see you soon. It's an honor to be on your show. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga kababayan ko dito sa Doha, Qatar, who actually watch at this very time. It's very early, and I know most of you are day off, so you should be sleeping until 12 noon. But thank you so much for your support. I really felt that. Sir Gyrex, Doc Rosana, thank you so much. Ma'am Ann, the Concepcion family, thank you so much. Marlon and Kebong, our manager, Lawrence, thank you so much. My wife, Aziz Primo, to my relatives who are watching all over the world, at sa lahat ng mga nanonood and appreciating my talent. Thank you so much. It really means to me, it really means a lot that to know that people actually believes in my talent. Maraming salamat and looking forward to guest for another AlamMoBa show by Sir Jush Andowitt. Is it Andowitt, Sir Josh?
Andowitt, yes, tama.
Andowitt, yes. So maraming salamat po and please subscribe to PHLV Radio and always look out for the new episodes of AlamMoBa with Sir Jush Andowitt. Thank
Wow,
you.
thank you as well. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, you just have we have a very special guest who graced our show today, and of course he's based in Doha, Qatar, and he's a world champion. Imagine he's a grand champion of the first. I don't know. Is it the first ever competition for royal class singing competition? He's the grand champion. And he is a jury advisor, a host of from it's MYK of a show at the Sinag. Well, Sinag is a Ray in Tagalog.
Shout out to Sinag Digital Media. Thank you so
Sinag
much, guys.
Digital Media. And of course, he's now venturing into the stage, and they just did a off Broadway, which is amazing. And of course, blessed by a beautiful voice with a beautiful wife and a wonderful kid. So maraming Yousef, Domingo Adil.
Thank you so much.
I am more than gracious enough to thank you. I'm so happy and I'm so glad that you took some time to be with us today, and for not only for me but
My
for
honor.
the audience across the globe. Maraming salamat. For the audience, maraming salamat po. I will be back again tomorrow with another show, Dear Kuya Josh naman. And it's gonna be, I'll be doing it here in the Philippines. It's gonna be 1 p.m. in the afternoon Philippine time, but it's in the US. It's going to be Saturday at 10 p.m. Wala pong change nun. And it depends really on where you are in the world. And as we have a brand new letter that we're going to be talking about. And of course, you guys are more than welcome to join us. It's an interactive letter. It's like, you know, it's really cool show. And you are more than welcome to watch the show tomorrow. It's only an hour show. So it's, so feel free to watch that. And with that, maraming Yousef for gracing our show. At before anything else, every time I close a show, I always advise people and I always remind you to be kind. You can never go wrong with kindness. And as always, as they said, any act of kindness that you do to people, it is a guarantee it will come back to you in so many ways, in different times, different situation with different people. At yung inad ko po ditong 2025, when choose to be happy, when you wake up in the morning, choose to be happy because it kind of set the tone of the whole day. There'll be some issues, problems, some trials that you will encounter that day. But if you wake up and you choose to be happy, it kind of set up the stage for the whole day. And the last one that my reminder to you is be grateful. Because when you're grateful, all the blessing will come to you and you will have more blessing, more than you could imagine, and you could bless others as well. And with that, maraming salamat for the wonderful support that you're giving not to our show, AlamMoBa, and to all the other shows here on PHLB Radio. Again, maraming salamat for our special guest for today. And
Welcome po.
don't hang up, and I'll get you right after we do the end credit. And with that, maraming salamat po. I'll see you again tomorrow. Whatever is left of your day, enjoy the rest of the day. Be safe, and God bless us all. Bye, everybody. So how was it? Good?
Oh,
Vegas lights shining bright, Filipino hearts buhay na buhay in the city.